Hey everybody, it's the Stacking Cat, and I am back with a brand new video about silver. And today I will be presenting my best pickups from 2019, as well as a look ahead to 2020 and what my stacking strategy will be. So please stay tuned. Hello YouTube. Welcome to the Stacking Cat channel, where I talk all things silver with a little bit of gold. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching, and to all those who have subscribed, I greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so, and push that bell so you're notified whenever the newest Stacking Cat video is released. Also, smash that like button and leave a comment. That would be awesome. So now let's get into it. I will first be presenting my best pickups from 2019 in all different categories. It's not an award show, but it's my favorite pickups. So let's go from there. So my favorite piece of gold is the 1903 Gold Liberty. I just put this in my best of gold, or my little bit of gold video. And I explained how it was passed on down through my family, from my great-grandpa all the way down to me, and through 4 generations. It's a really nice gold coin, an example of what it was like back in 1903 when we were on the gold standard still. And this was the primary source of currency. Yeah. There we go. Keep that thing focused. And we look at the back, the reverse. So this is a $5 coin. Really nice coin, a lot of history. I don't quite know the provenance on it, other than that it came through my family. There we go. So the gold Liberty, and we will put that down. So next I'm going to go with my favorite silver pickup. And this was the Royal Canadian Mint's 10-ounce silver bar. Let's see a little bit of a reflection in there. All right. Really like this bar. We look at the reverse. Has the shiny proof maple leaf in the middle. I still have not figured out why that is. Maybe you guys could let me know down in the comments. But so this was my best pickup, also my biggest pickup. I don't own any kilo bars or 100 ounces or even 20 ounces. So I really like this one. Royal Canadian Mint 10-ounce bar. Now I'm going to go with my favorite piece of constitutional silver. I'm a big fan of the Ben Franklin $50. We call it the Benji in the trade. And here's a 63. You know, it's pitted up and scratched, but that's why it's constitutional silver. We have this for its intrinsic value. This is not a numismatic piece or a semi-numismatic, solely for the silver. I like stacking these. I was able to accumulate about $100 face in 2019 in just $50, quarters, and dimes. So the Benji, favorite constitutional silver piece. Okay, now I'm going to go to my favorite numismatic or collectible piece. It is the San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge, 1936, US Mint, $50. I am from this area, so this is a coin I always wanted. I was able to pick it up at a coin show earlier in 2019. I mean, look at the detail on this thing. In the 1930s, the US Mint put out quite a bit of commemorative $50. A lot of regional coins. You could go check those out. All right, and if we look There is debate on what is the reverse and what is the obverse. Let's get some of that fog off. And the California grizzly bear, or the golden bear, however you would like to refer it to, or refer it as. Really like this coin. Not much of a collector or a numismatist, but however, it is fun to pick up things that you like when you're stacking. You know, silver is primarily an investment for me, but I like to pick those things up. So, favorite silver round pickup, there's actually two. I'll start with the Aztec calendar. This would be more of the modern round that we see. This is, it's hard to even figure out what's the right way to put it. This coin, or round, I'm sorry, is really spectacular. Just a premier, I guess I could say premium example of what a mint can do. Although it's not a premium coin, but that word will definitely apply because this is one of the best finishes of any round coin, bar, anything out there. This is awesome. And we look at the obverse, the Aztec warrior. 3/9's fine. Let's look at this once again. Look at that all day. Okay, and then vintage round, I wanted to break it into that, of course, is the Engelhard Prospector. 82 is that original year. I grabbed this at a coin show earlier this year. And this is it. This is kind of, at least in the United States, what really kind of started it all back in the 1980s. I know there's a lot of other stuff before this, some art rounds, art bars, stuff like that. But as just a round that you wanted to stack, the Engelhard Prospector, one of the originals. And this is the original classic reverse. You also have the American Eagle version. I believe in 83 through 87 they made that. They made this E version as well in 82, 83, and possibly 84. So if you could find both of those, but 82 only has that E. The American Prospector, really classic round. So now I'm going to get to my favorite silver coin pickups. If you've been watching my videos, you have seen a lot of different coins from around the world. It's not necessarily only silver bullion coins. I've made it a point to collect a lot of just government coins backed up by sovereign mints. So I'm going to start with, this is in no particular order, but it is from the New Zealand Mint, or the Nui, the HMS. This is a Money Metals Exchange.com exclusive. I picked this one up quite a while ago. It's really, if you go on the website, it's really well priced when it comes to the premium they charge on it. It's really, that boat is a really detailed, premier example of the art that you could put on a coin. And I really love that compass that goes around it, with kind of plays to that nautical theme. And you got the reeded, not necessarily the edge, which I believe it may be, but also kind of at the top there, it's encircles the image. So like I said, it's only on Money Metals Exchange. Now Money Metals, unfortunately, their free shipping doesn't kick in till $500. So watch out for that. That's, I know, for me at least, stacking on a budget, that's a lot to spend. At the time, for some reason, they weren't attributing California sales tax to the final cost. So I paid the $6.99 or whatever it was in shipping and was not getting burnt on the sales tax. And then for some reason, it started kicking in. And so I kind of moved on. But it's a good company. They provide good service. Just watch out for those shipping costs. But this is an exclusive from them. Really nice coin. I've always liked this one. One of the first world coins I picked up. All right. Let's put that down. And now we're going to go to the Republic of Chad, the Death Stalker Scorpion. I really like this one. The detail is unbelievable. You know, if you notice at the bottom, it looks kind of like little stingers, scorpion stingers, all around, kind of laid out there. And just the detail on the scorpion is really nice. I mean, there's a lot of coins out there. I could have probably chosen like 50 different coins to go with, and I wanted to narrow into 3. I didn't want to make this like a full stack hour video. So I thought that this was a really good pick. When I first got it, I noticed how really nice it was. And it's Republique du Chad. It has kind of the brushed silver field on the... I don't know if this is how they do the reverse and the obverse. I'm pretty sure this is the obverse. Usually where the date is located would signify that, and the monetary value. So it's legal tender in Chad, Death Stalker Scorpion. I hope you guys really like that one. All right. And this may be my favorite coin that I picked up. It is the Royal Mint out of Great Britain. The 2 dragons, the Norse dragon and the Chinese dragon. You have the Norse dragon on the bottom, the Chinese dragon on the top, kind of mixed with a little yin and yang action, kind of to separate the two or distinguish between the two. This is a really nice... I mean, I love these dragon coins. And this is, I think, my favorite. Although the Perth Mint Dragon series is kind of making a run for it. But for the value, I mean, this thing was only like maybe between anywhere from $2.50 to $4 over spot, depending on where you find it and if there's a sale or not. And of course, we have the Queen. The Jody Clark effigy. And as the year on this one, 2018, so I believe this is actually the obverse on these coins. The 2 dragons. All right. So that is my best pickups of 2019. And if you stick around, I'm going to get into my stacking strategy for 2020. So be right back in a sec. Okay, so let's start with my 2020 strategy. It's going to be pretty similar to 2019. I'm still going to invest in some world government coins. Maybe not go as hard at that. You know, I have a few that I picked up from years that were prior to or previous to 2019, so I won't really need to pick those up again unless there's some great deals. I'm going to really focus on filling a couple of silver coin bullion tubes. I'm going to aim for the Philharmonics, the Britannias, maybe the Kangaroos. I will show you an example. I have a tube here of Canadian maple leaves that I filled this past year. I just think it's really nice or a good idea to own some bullion coins, rather than just having, you know, kind of more of the collector look, you know, from the different sovereign mints, but just, you know, the classic, the standards. Of course, we have a mixed tube of American Silver Eagles as well, mixed years, everything from 86 to 2019. Just found whenever I found a good deal on an Eagle, I always try to pick it up. And that will bring me to my next point will be I'm going to buy a tube of 2020 American Silver Eagles, preferably mint direct, although I'll probably open them just to check them out. A lot of this has to do because this is the final year of this design of the American Silver Eagle. Here's the 86 version when it all started. But I believe they will be changing the reverse here. So the heraldic eagle, I believe that's how you pronounce it, heraldic eagle, will be replaced. So That will be coming out in 2021, or at least that's the speculation, or maybe even conjecture at this point, but we will all wait to see that. The American Silver Eagle, of course, is the most recognizable silver bullion coin in the world. I behoove many of you to stack these. I know they're common. I know they're kind of around, but it's a good thing. I mean, we're stacking silver here, so I at least believe it's a good thing to stack these. So 86 is when it began, and that design will be finally changing. Wow, after what is that, 34 years. The 35th year, they'll be switching it up. Okay, I'm going to be continuing to stack constitutional silver. I showed the Franklin earlier. That's going to be all type of halves. Generally, the Kennedy halves, Benji halves, and the Walkers, as well as quarters. Mainly the Washingtons. Those seem to have the most silver content still remaining and are the cheapest for just stacking sakes, as well as some dimes, Roosevelts, and Mercury dimes. Big fan of the Mercury dimes. So I'll be doing that, as well as some more Morgans and peace dollars. The Morgans are one of my all-time favorites. I think a lot of you share that sentiment. Of course, they made them from 1878 through 1904, and then again in 1921. Same year they actually released the peace dollar, which was to promote peace after World War I. So there is kind of a little conjecture, or at least in the stacking community, in some forums and some articles, what the reverse will be. For my 2 cents, I think this Morgan Eagle would be awesome. It's going to have to be an eagle. I mean, it's an American Silver Eagle. This would be a nice way to pay kind of homage to that. All right. The Morgan, picking up more of those. Try to get probably a tube of each. And of course, the peace dollar. 22 is probably the most common peace dollar a year. And there could be speculation as well. They could use this eagle. This would be my second choice. Just, as a tribute, that's just a good idea. It'll keep people interested. There's also some conjecture about possibly releasing some commemorative coins in 2021 of the Morgans and peace dollars, since that was, of course, that first year of the 100th anniversary of the first year of the peace dollar and the last year of the Morgan. So we'll see if those ever come out. Okay, and I'm also going to try to complete a few sets. I'm a big fan of the Germania Mint and their Allegory series. Here is the Columbia and the the Germania and Britannia. I pre-ordered the Columbia and Germania coin, or round, through Bold Precious Metals. They have a pre-order right now where they will be shipping not until January 31st of 2020, but I think it's worth the wait. And try to get them while the premium is low, because if you wait, 6 months after they're released, you're probably going to be paying double the premium, and the premium is already pretty high. And of course, the shield. And I did order through eBay the Columbia Solo coin, I keep saying Columbia, the Germania Solo coin, where it's just the Germania goddess walking through, holding her shield with the Germania eagle, two-headed eagle emblem on the front. So when that comes out, I will be doing an unboxing or unpackaging of that. So stay tuned for that. I'm also hoping that the Perth Mint comes back with more of the Dragon series. This is the Double Dragon, aiming for that flaming pearl in the middle. I do have an order or a shipment coming to me for the Dragon and Tiger. So that should be here pretty soon. And I'll put an unboxing video of that as well. The Dragon and Phoenix is too expensive right now. I'm going to have to wait till that price drops down. I'm just not going to pay like an $80 premium, no matter how much of a semi-numismatic coin it is. So we'll see if they continue out with any more. I believe this is the 2019 version, so we'll see if they come out with the 2020, the Dragon, and something else. We'll see. Really like these. Fun set to collect. And we'll see if there's some other sets coming out, like the Austria Mint's 825th anniversary was a fun little set this year that I collected, and those had real low premiums, so go check those out. I believe APMEX has them all for great prices. And last but not least, I'm probably going to try to add a little bit of gold to the stack. I say probably because gold is pricey. I'm on a budget, so we're going to have to kind of see where it goes from there. Here's a 2006 gold American Eagle with the St. Gaudens image. And there's the eagle on the reverse with the baby eagles on the branch. All right, so try to add a little gold to the stack. It'll probably be in the fractional department, quarter ounce, maybe even a 1/10 ounce, possibly a 1/2 ounce. We'll see what happens. Never know what could happen in 2020 and the year ahead. Okay, great. So I hope you enjoyed this video about my best 2019 pickups and my stacking strategy for the year ahead in 2020. So thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and push that bell to be notified for new Stacking Cat episodes. And if you would smash that like button and leave a comment, that would also be great. Happy 2020 to everybody. I hope you have a prosperous year ahead. And until next time, this is the Stacking Cat.